Hey, how's it going? Brad Riley here and welcome to another video. And in this one today, I'm going to be going through 25 ways that you can get clients for your agency. So I highly recommend you stay until the end because I've got a bunch of different amazing outreach methods to go through here today. Now, just before we jump into it, if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And also, at the time of uploading this, we are 1 day away from the release of my brand new book, SMMA Accelerator, the Social Media Marketing Blueprint. This comes out the 1st of July, so to be honest, by the time you're watching this, it may already be live. So I highly recommend you click that link in the description down below, pick yourself up a 100% free copy. You just have to pay the shipping and I'll send it to you for free. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description and let's jump into it. Okay, so my goal with this video today isn't to break down each individual outreach method, specifically go in detail. I literally just want to give you a list of 25 different ways that you can acquire clients. Most of these outreach methods I have covered individually, or a lot of them at least, I've covered individually here on this channel. So I highly recommend, if you want more in-depth click-by-click videos on how to do these outreach methods, I recommend you go and watch those other videos. But what I want to do here is not make this video super long. I just want to go through and list all 25 options for you to acquire clients for your agency. So let's start at number 1. Obviously, my favorite is where I get most of my clients is Upwork.com. This is fantastic because it's a warm outreach method and a freelance profile where people who are actively looking for help with social media marketing, Facebook ads, and you can reach out to them directly. So I've got a bunch of videos on this channel that go in depth onto that topic, so I recommend you check them out. Number 2, we have People Per Hour. Again, this is another freelance website. I've tested all the freelance websites and it's definitely the second favorite. Upwork is the best. People Per Hour is a strong second, so I recommend you check that out. And number 3, we have Guru.com. So Guru again is another freelance website. It's another really fantastic way that you can find warm leads for your agency. And number 4, we have Freelancer.com. Again, this is another really large freelance website. It's actually the largest freelance website in the world. Now, saying this, it doesn't mean it's the best. Upwork is definitely the best place to get higher quality leads. Saying that, you can still get a bunch of highly qualified leads using Freelancer.com. So a lot of the time you'll find a lot of lower ticket jobs on there, but if you dig hard enough, you can find some clients as well. And at number 5 is our final freelance website for this section. It is Fiverr.com. Now it's funny, back in the day, Fiverr used to be a place where you could get anything done for $5. Now that is no longer the case. It is essentially just a marketplace where business owners, agency owners, freelancers, independent contractors sell services. So you can go on there and actually sell your agency services, be it social media management, be it Facebook ads, be it SEO. You can create your post and build a presence on Fiverr and have people come to you who are looking for help with the service. So again, another really great way to get clients. At number 6, we have Bark.com. Now, Bark.com is a platform that not a bunch of people know about, but it is really amazing. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this to complete beginners who have no money, because the way that Bark works is it's a platform where you can go and purchase leads, but you purchase people who have intent. So it's kind of like freelance websites, but on a freelance website, often you'll go on the freelance website, you apply to the job, other people will apply to the job, and you may get a response, you may not. Bark.com is somewhere you can go, you pay a little bit more money, maybe 10, 20, 30 bucks, but you can buy the direct contact information of the person who is looking for help with the services that you're offering. So let's call it Facebook ads. You can go onto Bark.com, you can pay 20 bucks and get direct access to the phone number, email to a business owner who is looking for help with that service. You can call them up, set a meeting, and it's a really great way to get clients. So again, it's not the cheapest, but if you can afford to spend a bit more money to acquire customers, then don't sleep on Bark.com. Next up here at number 7, we have cold calling. Again, if you're confident enough, you're happy to pick up the phone and just ring and ring and ring, then cold calling is another really great option for you to set meetings and close clients. At number 8, very similar to cold calling, but in email fashion, we have cold emailing. Again, in the same way you would cold call, you do the exact same approach, but you just do it via email. So again, maybe if you're not confident enough to pick up the phone and cold call, but you still want to reach out to leads cold, then cold email is a great alternative for you there. And number 9, we have Facebook groups. Now, Facebook groups are awesome because you can find groups of people within a specific sector. So let's say you have a niche of real estate agents and that's who you want to serve. You can find real estate groups on Facebook, go into those groups, offer value in regards to marketing and Facebook ads and social media, get some interest, and then people will start to reach out to you and say, hey, you know, I notice you're a Facebook ads expert, I'm actually looking for some help. Or, you know, maybe people will ask questions in the group saying, I'm looking to acquire customers, has anyone got any more tips? And then you can reach out, provide value, set up a meeting and close some deals that way. Now, Facebook groups, it's a bit of a longer term approach. It's not direct, like do outreach, get client. It's a bit more of a longer term play. You have to stay consistent and you cannot spam, but it's another really great option. And number 10, we have recruitment websites. Now, I love recruitment websites. I think people sleep on them way too often, but you have, you know, Reed, Indeed. I mean, you know, you name a recruitment website, it's a great place to find leads. And the reason for this is because often, yes, they are looking to hire in-house. You know, they may say, I'm looking to hire an in-house Facebook advertiser. But at its core, what they're really looking for is for somebody to come in and offer Facebook advertising services. So if you can promote it in a way to say, hey, look, I notice you're looking to hire in-house for Facebook advertising. Have you considered working with an agency or a freelancer? I would be 50% cheaper. You wouldn't have to pay any pension. I wouldn't have any holiday pay. There's less taxes involved. I wouldn't need any training. I'll work 52 weeks a year. And as mentioned, I'd probably be at least half the price. Is this something you've ever considered? And you may get a no, but you may get a yes. But at its core, they are a warm lead who has intent to find somebody to help them with social media marketing or Facebook ads or SEO, whatever it may be that you're offering. So it's a really great option. So similar to recruitment websites, at number 11 here, we have LinkedIn Jobs. So exactly like you would go on a recruitment website and find jobs, you can actually use it on LinkedIn's built-in recruitment platform, which is called LinkedIn Jobs. Now, I have a YouTube video on this channel that goes through this topic. I recommend you check it out, but it's a great way to find those recruitment leads, but inside of LinkedIn. So at number 12 and number 13 here, very similar to that, we have Facebook Jobs and also Google Jobs. So that's the exact same thing as LinkedIn, really. If you go onto Google and just type in Google Jobs, and if you go onto Facebook and type in Facebook Jobs, it's the exact same thing. It's essentially people post jobs, companies, businesses post jobs that they're looking for help with specific services, and it is a really great way to reach out to those high intent leads. So at number 12 and 13, we have Google Jobs and also Facebook Jobs. So then now at number 14, speaking of LinkedIn again, we have LinkedIn Cold Outreach. Now, you see people speak about this often, but you know, LinkedIn is filled with business professionals, and it's a great way for you to reach out to potential leads. You know, it's a great way to reach out to prospects because you can search by job title. You know that you need to ideally be speaking to marketing managers, CEOs, directors, business owners. Those are the people, if you want to try and close them as clients, that you need to be in contact with. So it's a great way to go direct to those people, get right past the gatekeeper and set up meetings. And you know, you can do this by finding out their email, or you can even do this by connecting with them on LinkedIn and messaging them. But if you position it correctly, then it's a great way to be able to set up meetings for your agency. Then at number 15 again, we have LinkedIn Warm Outreach. Now, this is a topic that not many people speak about, and honestly, it's one of the best ways, in my opinion, that you can get leads. I found some really high qualified and great clients using this method. And essentially, if you go onto LinkedIn and you go to the search tool, you can often find people who are making posts saying, I'm looking to find a Facebook advertiser, can anybody help me? And obviously, if you know that that company are looking for an agency or a freelancer to help them with Facebook ads, and you reach out to them directly, you have a much higher chance of closing them compared to that cold outreach method. So again, if you go to the search bar at the top, you search via content, you can actually search specifically, search different keywords like, Facebook advertising help, Facebook advertiser, and you can find people who are looking for help specific with the service that you're offering as well. So it's a really great, and in my opinion, one of the best ways that's untapped that you can get clients for your agency. So in at number 16, we have paid ads. Now, I wanted to make this one big topic because, to be honest, paid ads could be anything. It could be Google, it could be Facebook, YouTube. There's a variety of different factors and methods of paid advertising. But again, it's also a really great way to get clients. Now, saying that, if you are going to run paid ads for your agency, if you're offering this as a service, you probably know this anyway, but it's not as simple as just setting up a random ad, boosting a post and expecting to get clients. You're going to need a proper funnel in place. You're going to need a system, a way to follow up, a way to take the sales calls. You're going to need a converting ad. There's a variety of different factors. But if you can figure that out, if you can figure out a way to run ads to some kind of funnel or direct to a core booking link that allows you to set qualified meetings for your agency, you can scale really, really quickly, because essentially, yes, you're going to spend a bit of money to acquire those customers, but if the customer's worth $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month for you, and you're spending $100, $500, $1,000 to acquire those customers, it's still extremely profitable, and it's a really consistent way to scale as well. So definitely look into paid advertising, but if you don't have the budget for it yet, it's probably a bit more expert level thing to look at too once you start to scale. So at number 17, we have general network and also networking events. So I've combined these two together just because they're very similar. So number one, you have networking events. So obviously you can go to BNI events, you can go to maybe things such as seminars, go and meet business owners, go where business owners are, meet them, shake some hands, introduce, try and offer some value, and obviously just try and build connections. Networking events are great for that. Now, saying that, you shouldn't spend all your time at networking events, but going to them every now and again, going to places where business owners are, can be a great way to get clients and be a great way to get leads. Also, your general network. You know, if you know people who are already business owners, if you're quite well connected or your family are well connected, just leverage those sort of arms, you know, leverage those network of people. If your uncle owns a business, then speak to him. Is he willing to help you out? Is he willing to take you on and be your first client, maybe for some free work? Or does he know somebody who could potentially be interested? You know, does your aunt run a little bakery and she has a bunch of business owner friends who could benefit from your service? Use your general network and also look into networking events, because honestly, if you get referrals in that way, it can be really powerful. So at number 18, talking of referrals, you have a referral program. You know, honestly, you need current customers to get referrals, but if you have a great referral program inside of your agency, it is a really great way to scale. And if you do that, it just has the power to compound massively, because every time you get a customer, they will bring you potentially more customers. So it compounds and compounds and compounds. So I've got other videos on that topic and I show you exactly what my referral program is inside of this YouTube channel. So I recommend you go and check that video out. I've got what I like to call the 500 for 500 referral program, super highly incentivized for both the new client and also my current customer. So go and check that out. So at number 19, another method you can use, again, a bit more expensive, but can work if you find the right company. It is an appointment setting agency. So often these are quite expensive, like $1,000 per month plus, but if you can afford it, it's quite a good way to get clients, because you can pay appointment setting agencies to guarantee to set you up a certain amount of meetings, right? So you have to make sure you hire the right agency who have got proven results, because if not, it can be a big waste of money. But if you find the right client, you know, the right agency, essentially you can pay like $1,000 for 20 guaranteed pre-qualified meetings. So think about it, if you're charging minimum of $1,000 per month and you pay $1,000 to get 20 qualified meetings, you should at least close a handful of those meetings, and it's a really great return. So if you can find the right company, then paying for appointment setting services can also be a really great method to acquire customers. At number 20, we have good old DMs. Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, any kind of social media DMs. It's a good way to reach direct out to people, try and set some meetings, try and provide some value and get some customers for your agency. Again, this is probably one of the lowest converting from my experience. I've tried it all right, but again, it's still a good method. So at number 21, you have building a personal brand. You know, this isn't for everybody, but if you're interested in kind of doing what I do, right, making content online, making YouTube videos, posting on social media, and building a quote unquote personal brand, then that can be really helpful, because obviously I've got loads of videos here on YouTube that are ranked for keywords such as Facebook ads and social media marketing, and that helps me build authority. So sometimes people who aren't actually looking to build an agency, but maybe run their own company and they're searching for Facebook ads, they can actually find me via YouTube and via social media and via the network that I've built through my personal brand. And often that leads to customers and potential clients coming to me asking for help to run ads and grow their business using social media, which is really fantastic. But again, it's not for everybody, but it's also a great way to acquire customers. It is a bit more of a longer term play, but again, nonetheless, it's really fantastic. So at number 22, we have Loom. Now, Loom is more of a tool that can be used with any of the outreach methods that we've discussed here today, but Loom is basically a little tool, a Chrome extension that allows you to film videos at the click of a button, and then rather than have like a 2 GB file that you need to send to your clients, you can attach this little link and it will like play the video for them. It's really fantastic. I've got videos on this YouTube channel that show me doing a live Loom outreach, so I recommend you go and check that out. But again, Loom nonetheless is a really great tool that you can use for your outreach. So at number 23, we have lead scraping services. So you can go onto Upwork or any freelance web website. And you can pay these people 50, 100, 200 bucks to literally go in and scrape all of that information for you. And then you can mix and match that with pretty much any of the outreach methods we've already discussed to set up meetings and close some clients. So at number 24, we have good old fashioned door-to-door. Now, again, I don't think this is the best way. It's kind of inefficient because if you think about it, you could probably do 100, 200, 300 Upwork outreach, cold emails, LinkedIn outreach in the time it would take you to do just a handful of door-to-door outreach. But saying that, it has been proven to work in the past, and if you're confident enough to just go in, drive around, shake a hand and build some personal rapport like that, it can actually have quite high conversion. So yes, you're going to be doing less outreach per se, but you may set up more meetings because of it. Again, it's not the most efficient. It's a lot more time consuming and taxing, but it is a way, and it has been proven to work to get clients. Then finally, at number 25, we have Google search and scraping leads from Google. Now, this is a really great way actually to find businesses, because what you can often do is go to Google and search a specific niche. So let's say you're after fashion brands. You can go onto Google and type in women's fashion. Go to page 10, page 15, page 20, and you're gonna find not necessarily like the high street brands, the big main brands that you're never gonna be able to set up meetings with, but you're gonna find lesser known, still quite large companies that are on Google, which you can again use the Loom outreach for, cold email, DMs, whatever it may be. You can reach out to those businesses and present your services to them. You know, whether you want local restaurants, again, the same thing. Restaurants in London, cool. You can find the businesses on Google, scrape their contact information, prospect them, make sure they're a good fit, and then reach out to them that way. So again, at number 25, the final one for this video, Google search is another really great option. Okay, so there we have it. That is 25 different ways that you can get clients for your marketing agency. I hope you found a bunch of value. And as mentioned, if you want to learn in even more detail about all of these videos, go and check out the rest of the content on my YouTube channel. And on a final note, don't forget to pick up your copy of my brand new book. It's 170 pages on how to build and scale a profitable agency. At this point now, I've helped thousands of people earn an additional income stream, quit their jobs, transform their life, a bunch of which are now at 6 figures per year with their agencies. And I've compiled all of that information and put it into one 170 page plus book. So I highly recommend you check it out. I'm gonna send it to you for free as long as you cover the shipping and handling. So the link to this is in the description. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.